week on the No More Late Fees podcast, we are joined by our good pal and host of 4 Minutes 2 podcast, Sam. Welcome back, Sam.
Hey, everybody.
I feel like we're always counting down for when you come back on the show because we just love having you.
We really do. I think
Thank
you're
you.
tied for the most guest spots.
Oh yeah. This is your third?
Yes.
So what is Gwen?
I think Gwen has done 3. She may have done 4, but I feel like she's done 3.
She did She's All That.
Harry Potter. She's at 4. Bridget Jones and My
Bridget
Big Fat
Jones.
Greek.
Yeah.
We have to get you
So
one
you gotta
more,
bring me
Sam.
Yeah. By the end of this year, figure it out. Just put me on. I need to at least be tied.
And I'm really excited about the movie you chose. We did pivot so that we could actually record a movie episode. And excellent choice with Cube.
Yeah.
I was very excited, and it felt a little 13 Ghosts-esque. So I feel like we're on a trajectory with Sam and his horror movies.
There's actually a funny story with the choice. This is the wrong movie.
Oh no.
Is it?
Yeah, so I saw a movie when I was a teenager, I caught the last 90 minutes, the last hour of it, and I really loved it and really liked it, but I never saw it again, and I thought it was Cube. It's actually the sequel, Cube 2 Hypercube.
Oh no.
Well,
that one's still in our time frame, so
yeah.
we can always do that again. I mean, do it next time.
I'll definitely, if you do.
We were close.
Very.
Yeah, I got halfway through this movie and I was just like, wait a second. Oh. And then I looked at the trailer for Cube 2. I was like, this is the movie.
That's how I felt with National Treasure.
Oh, you thought it was the second? You thought it was the first one, but it was the second
I
one?
was real excited to do it, and then watching, I was like, "Wait a minute, where's Mount Rushmore?" And Jackie was like, "That's the second one, boo boo."
And it's not in our time frame.
And it's not in our time frame at all. But that's okay.
Yes.
Our wonderful friends at Rotten Treasures are going to let us do that movie with them.
Yes.
So I'm excited. So what's new? Anything new going on with you? How's the podcast going?
Oh, it's going good.
Why don't you tell everybody about it if they haven't listened to your other 2 episodes?
Oh, the podcast, 4 Minutes 2, the 4 Minute Geek podcast, giving you all things geek from the previous week. It's a recap podcast that's about 4 minutes long, and it basically gives you everything you need to know in the world of geek from the previous week. Comics, geek news, some geek media. Like last week, I did Castlevania Nocturna, which just came out on Thursday. And I covered a comic book, Power Girl #1. So basically, if you're a busy geek with stuff to do and you want to stay in the loop, I'm your guy. All in the time it takes to get the coffee break.
Nice.
Love it.
Well, staying within the comic book genre, there are so many of our favorite movies that their source materials were actually comic books. So we thought we would have you rank some of those horror comics. You're not going to know what order they're coming in. 1 being the best, 8 being the worst. You have to rank them as they come.
Okay.
So we just picked source materials that ended up being movies in our time frame. So
Okay. Hit me.
Our first one is Hellboy.
This is the original one with Guillermo del Toro?
Well, we're not doing the movies. We're doing the source materials, so the comic books.
Hellboy it's got to be in the top 5. To be safe, I'm going to put it at 4.
Okay.
Perfect. Constantine.
That's 2.
Blade.
Sorry. It's 5. There's a lot of blurs that are really upset with me right now.
30 Days of Night.
That is number one. I was waiting for that.
Wow.
The Crow.
A respectable 6.
Death Note.
I knew this was gonna kick you in the ass.
So we have 3, 7, and 8 left.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to decide whether or not I should give it 3 or should give it 7. I'm gonna have to give it 7, just because.
Tales from the Crypt.
I'm gonna give it that 3 because it's a classic.
It really is. And then our last one, Spawn, defaults to 8.
We talked about Blade birds are gonna kill you.
Oh man, they're
Damn,
gonna
son.
like nail me to the wall. Okay.
He's looking for them right now because they heard you.
Yeah, I just killed all the credit I got for the fans I might have just gotten. Awesome. Tom McFarlane, please. Just sorry.
So just to recap, number 1, you said 30 Days of Night. Number 2, Constantine. Number 3, Tales from the Crypt. Number 4, Hellboy. 5, Blade. 6, The Crow. 7, Death Note. And 8, Spawn.
You don't have to
You
rub
tricked
it
me.
into
You could have said Spawn first. You waited to the end, and that was good. That was good.
You just like to mess with Sam.
I'm literally gonna have to put out a tweet as soon as this comes out.
Well, I have a question for all of us. Obviously, we're doing Cube, so the question is, if you were locked in this Cube world and you could bring one fictional character, doesn't matter which medium, who would you bring? Who would you want to help get you out? And if they have superpowers that has nothing to do with like their mental abilities, they wouldn't be able to use it. So keep that in mind.
I have a question.
Yes.
In our Daredevil episode, did we determine that he had superpowers, or his other senses were heightened because he didn't have his sight?
I don't know, but Sam, from a comic book standpoint, does Daredevil have like actual enhanced abilities? I could pull out my Marvel encyclopedia.
I know,
but
it's enhanced. They go to superpower level. They can see superpowers.
For me, it's Doctor Who. I'm bringing Doctor Who with me because the whole vibe of this movie felt like a Doctor Who episode. And I could just so see him in that scenario, like dealing with the people in that situation and getting me out to safety. So that's who I would pick. Now, which doctor, like which version of himself, that's too hard. You would do 10?
It's Tenet. It's Tenet.
I don't know, because is he 12 or 13?
Which one?
Old man.
Oh, that's 12. 12. He's 12.
Yeah.
12.
It's just the war. The war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just like asterisks that.
Right. But yeah. I might go with him, actually. Even though I love Tenet. I love 10.
Actually, 9 would be my choice. I don't know why. I love 9. The Ninth Doctor is my favorite.
I did love him. I remember, because I didn't watch it in real time, so when it was happening, I was really sad that, like, I'm like, wait a minute, this bitch gone? Who the hell is this?
I remember when that first time happened too. I was just like, oh wait, they changed the actor completely every time?
And then I was like, oh, they keep doing this shit?
Yeah.
So they just pretend to be the person that just left the show, but like
But
in
they
a
just
new
put their own
body.
spin.
But
Yeah,
when
they put
they
their own spin on it.
but they have a little bit of different
Yeah.
personality
Yeah.
traits when they regenerate. So I like that. I can't wait for the new one to see how that's going to be. I feel like they dropped the ball, unfortunately, with Jodie, but it wasn't all bad. Anywho, that's who I'd pick. What do you guys got?
Another
Mhm.
question.
Yeah.
What's the question?
Are we saying that witches and wizards have superpowers?
Yeah. I mean, I would say that if Doctor Who was with me, he wouldn't be able to use his
Sonic Screwdriver.
right. I would say that's, and he would just have to use his brains.
I'm going with Hermione Granger anyways. That
She's
bitch is
very
smart.
Yeah.
Mr. Fantastic.
Yes, he is extremely, extremely smart.
Yes.
I think with his pattern recognition, he'd look around and he'd had this all solved before I got hungry.
100%. I think more than anything, I just feel like Doctor Who would be able to like have really nice speeches and calm people down who were acting the fuck up.
The anti-Quentin?
Yes.
The anti-Quentin. Yes.
Yeah. 100%.
He had no chill.
Well, all very good answers. My second pick would have been Batman.
Yeah, I can see that. I just he doesn't have anything to punch. So
He would punch Quentin.
yeah,
That's fair.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, I would have punched Quentin. Quentin would have
would've
been
punched
tied up
Quentin.
in those shoelaces before like the third room. Be like, no, you're staying here. You've been voted off the island.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Sam, you were already familiar with this, but we're going to make you do it again. We used to work for Blockbuster, and so we were able to have Blockbuster recommendations for some of our favorite movies from 95 to 2005. So, as an honorary Blockbuster employee, let us know what your 3 employee picks would be.
To make it easier, why don't we make it spooky season themed? So you pick your favorite horror movies.
So 30 Days of Night, because that is one of my favorite vampire movies. 28 Days Later.
I think 30 Days of Night might have came out in like 2006, 2007. I don't know if it's in 2005. Oh, okay. But it's no biggie.
We'll
it's close
keep it.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. But then, Dracula 2000.
Very
Good one.
Fair. that was Dracula. Like Gerard Butler had whew, he had the juice at that moment. That was that scene when he walks into the Virgin Megastore, everyone's looking up, yeah. I would too.
Excellent choices.
Very excellent. Why don't you tell everybody where they can find your podcast on your podcast social media so they can follow along?
Okay, so I'm on all the major ones like Spotify, Apple, Overcast, all of those podcast things. I have a YouTube channel that I update sometimes, and I have a TikTok channel that I update a lot more. And in fact, there are some daily ones. So I recap the geek news for the day. So check that out. 4 minutes too. It's at 4M2 on there. So yeah, check me out on those places.
And on Twitter at 4 minutes.
Yes, at 4 minutes. Yes, that's important to tell people as well. I do have a Twitter handle that I use too.
Or X. X gonna give it to you.
I'm not calling it that. I'm not.
Either.
You seem like the type of person that would actually change his mind next year. You know what? it was better as Twitter, and turn it back to Twitter, and everyone would just be mad at me.
I don't know, like people are talking about the fact that they changed the terms of service, and now that your tweets will be used to teach
Teach
AI.
AI, yeah.
And I'm just
So
like, I just want to run away. I don't know
yeah,
where to go, but these people are pushing us to the finish line of Terminator. I'm telling you.
like it's just like you saw the movies, you know what happens. Why are we going this route? We could just
Right. And the lady that got her stuff, like her idea stolen from her for Terminator and the Matrix, when I realized that they're supposed to be connected, I'm like, wait a minute. So you're telling me we go through the Terminator stuff first and then we're in the fucking Matrix? You
Yeah.
know what? I don't want it. Put me in the cube. I'm done.
You know,
I'll
lay
take my
down, take a nap
chances.
for a while.
Yeah, just I don't need this. But if you want to stick with us while I'm still on this realm, head to No More Late Fees on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Threads, and follow along for 90s and 2000s content as usual. And make sure you stay tuned for our Cube episode with Sam later this week.
And as always, be kind and rewind.